What is going on, guys? Welcome back to ARK. So I want to go over some big changes on the new version of ARK Aberration quickly. All kinds of changes on the map, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. Just some really big game-changing things that are going to affect the way that we play this map. Starting off with a pretty big breeding change, so let's hop into this one. Okay, so first off, you can now breed crabs and basilisks. This is actually a pretty big deal. Crabs are going to be really viable now for like base defense and other stuff, which before they were pretty squishy, they died faster. And basilisks will actually be crazy with the damage increase. Okay, and then the next one is going to be baby dino changes. So if you didn't see, there's now a device to extract the embryo here from a gestating dino, as I have done with this crab. So we can basically store these the same as eggs. Really good, as well as some other crazy changes about like manipulating the traits of the crabs, which I'm not really going to get into, but it's going to be crazy. Okay, another big one. Charge nodes are now transmitters. I know we've all spent hours running around Aberration looking for drops. We're trying to get off, and that problem is now fixed. Thankfully, charge nodes are now transmitters. Okay, and then here we have our Zeppelin, the flying raft. This really breaks Aberration, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about this besides it kills a lot of the good base spots. You can pretty much just raid anything in the roof now with this thing, and it's pretty cheap and early game. Basically, poor man's skiff. So yeah, be aware if you're building on the roof or a cliff, you are not safe. People can just come up with this thing. Okay, and then there's also an easier flyer here. We have a rock twig-like thing, the Ling. Yeah, it's pretty easy to tame and somewhat similar to a rock twig as far as the gliding goes. So the bonus thing to know about is, of course, the Cosmo, the pay-to-win DLC, I guess, but this thing is pretty crazy. Basically, a Bloodstalker on your arm. You can just swing around. It's not as good as a Bloodstalker. You're limited on your swings, but it can just sit on your arm, and it can be used as a light pet, which is pretty freaking OP. You can see movement on Aberration is going to be totally different now. You can also shoot webs with this thing. You have a good amount of webs here. I can shoot 14 at a time before it has to recharge, so that is something to be aware of. Pretty good little pocket dino we have here. So those are going to be some massive changes in the meta. And yeah, that's where we're going to wrap up this video. I just want to make a quick one for some of the bigger changes that I've seen so far. Let me know which ones you guys think are going to be the most game breaking. We'll catch you guys in the next video.